can we move to the Labor and each way Albo on 2030? Again, let's park 2050 because 2030 comes before 2050. This is a slippery game and this is a dangerous game because he thinks that as long as, look over here, distract, attack the government, and then we wake up with a Labor government and bang, we get a American-style 50%, and then everyone's going to start throwing their toys out of the cot. No, this bloke has to tell us what's the number now.
And of course he won't, because it's electoral suicide if he does. Because if we go into any kind of 2030 target with any meaning, we're going to cripple our economy, we're going to destroy our country, and there's no pushing it off into the distance. As you said, it's 9 years away. So immediately the impact on manufacturing, the impact on industry, the impact on jobs will be devastating. And you're right, Labor will come in and they'll do what Labor parties have done in the past. They'll just legislate it and go, because these people are ideologues. They are socialists, and as far as they're concerned, what they're doing is for the greater good, and they don't care how much damage they wreak on an economy or people's lives in order to do it. They must not be allowed. I mean, there's no way that Labor are going to win this forthcoming election. No way. Because seriously, the Australian people are not that stupid. Maybe in some states they are, but not the federal.
They can be frustrated. I have no question about it, but I don't think that that's stupid. I'm completely with you. Matt, again, I want to give Pauline a chance to talk about this, and then I want to get one more thing in here. But they have to tell us what the 2030 number is, all right? We had all that giant shit fight about 2050, all right? I get all of that. But 2030 is the game, okay? The Labor activists are saying that they want to match the United States. That's 50%. That's double where the federal government is now, and they want to legislate, okay? So Albo cannot get away with the game that the gallery is letting him get away with, which is maximum criticism for the government not doing enough, but not actually declaring what he's going to do.
Well, in fairness to Mr Albanese, we don't need really to ask him what Labor's 2030 target will be. We just have to ask Mr Bant, the leader of the Australian Greens. That's what the target will be, because the only way, and I somewhat agree with Rowan, although I don't think we should be complacent, but the only way Anthony Albanese will be Prime Minister is with the support of the Australian Greens. So he'll have to negotiate with them. He'll have to, after the election, revise his targets. And that's why he's being very sneaky about it now. He's not committing to a particular number or pathway because he wants to keep his options open in any negotiations he has to have with the Australian Greens. And the Australian Greens, their policy is to have a 75% cut in emissions by 2030. That would absolutely smash the Australian economy. They want a revolution. They're not really into climate change. That's not what the Australian Greens are about. They're into massive political change. They want to change our politics. They want to revolutionise our society. And the only way to do that is to smash it all to smithereens with a 75% cut. And that's what Labor would have to agree to for Anthony Albanese to be Prime Minister.